Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that happened. I think it happened over the weekend. And it's about a violent street takeover, or a street takeover that turned violent, in which a 15-year-old boy was killed. They said it was over 100 people out there. And this happened in South LA. Shout out South LA. And it went from driving cars crazy to holding up traffic, to kids getting killed, to fire hydrants being unleashed. Just a whole bunch of bedlam for nothing. And it was older and younger people caught up in this type of stuff. And these street takeovers are something that you're seeing a lot of. And they're having dangerous or deadly consequences for those that just watch it, not even the participants themselves. And it's something that they really need to push prosecution for, because, I mean, this is starting to become so habitual, it's like almost a norm. And these people out here in these cars, a lot of times they're in cars that are not even fast. They just want to be in the middle of it. They setting the street on fire, all kind of crazy stuff. And it seems like police are left scratching their head without a clue of what to do or how to even stop this type of stuff. Not only is this bad for, just the current safety of those out there or just trying to go to and fro, but businesses that are just caught in the wake of these people using this street takeover for their advantage, to go and do something else. And you'll see it in this video. This is something you got to see to believe. Check this out.
New 10, tonight police continue to search for the people involved in numerous street takeovers in South LA. Fox 11's Ed Lascos live in South LA tonight with more. Ed?
And we now, at this point, very dangerous weekend, and now, sadly, a deadly weekend. Early Saturday morning, Vermont Square area, there's a street takeover, and police are telling us there are two 15-year-olds. They're watching, and suddenly they are targeted. There is gunfire. They are robbed of their jewelry. One of those teenagers has died. The other listed in stable condition. And then once again, last night into early this morning, more chaos on the streets. Watch. A wild night through South LA. Some might even call it a devil's night. A car lit up like a torch, burning and exploding. A fire hydrant ripped open, blasting out water. Cars left smoking, mangled, and left right on the spot before police get there. And then the looting and destruction. All the dirty work, LAPD says, tied to this. Street takeovers, several of them from one location to another, with an out-of-control crowd now turned dangerous mob, roaring from one intersection to another. A crowd said to be in the hundreds where this car is torched, set ablaze here at Manchester and Avalon. Then the mob turns even more violent, targeting this nearby restaurant. The Wingstop, with the window of its front door all smashed out, shattered glass all over the place, and now what's left of that front counter.
These people that come here, the car flipped out, then somebody came in from the back and broke that in.
Now a look at that same intersection after the takeover, freshly blacktopped and already it's scarred. And check this, a tire or what's left of it nearby after being smoked to the rim in that takeover. Violence that even had LAPD using its chopper, monitoring from above as the street takeovers move, taking over Hoover and Century, then Central and Rosecrans and Compton. With LAPD right on their tails, chasing them, and then this. An open fire hydrant with its jet of water, turning Century and Western into a wild water ride. LAPD pushing the crowd, breaking it up, no arrest yet, but the Street Racing Task Force is looking at the very same video we are, trying to ID these street takeovers like this guy. See him there? Caught right in the act after a wild and lawless night. Whew, now live, how crazy is all of that, huh? LAPD investigating. We're told that some of the faces they've seen on all that video, they have good IDs on. They're looking to make some arrests, and as a lot of the folks in the neighborhoods will tell you, off the record, they don't want to go on camera. They're scared, but they say when you look at this and you look at the damage, they say it's got to stop sooner or later. For now, we're live here, South LA. Back to the west side we go.
All right, guys, there it is. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, in all honesty, my honest opinion, I think society is failing right before our eyes. These people are doing stuff they don't care if the police behind them. Hell, some of them encouraged being chased by the police. Prison don't mean nothing no more. Neither does law and order. Only anarchy and bedlam. These people out here doing this type of stuff, they don't care if they hurt somebody, which I mean, they're not trying to hurt nobody when they're out there doing that stuff. But I mean, the thirst for attention to get the perfect shot on social media and flex for the gram and all this other stuff comes at a toll, man. 2 15-year-old kids, one of them was shot and killed. They moving from place to place with this stuff, tearing tires up, leaving them out there, turning a damn water hose, a water hydrant on, just a whole bunch of chaos and confusion. No arrest was made. What you think about that? All of them people out there jumping around with all that monkey shit and no arrest was made. I think it's like a mandate where they're like, oh, just make them move on. Get them to stop. Chase them. If you catch them, you catch them. If not, don't worry about it. I don't think they take these street takeovers serious enough. They don't. You know, it comes off to me like it's a third world country nowadays in America. Some places, just a bunch of craziness and you can do whatever you want and then you jump in, then jump back out before the police come. And they sitting there talking about, telling the people, oh, we got facial ID recognition. We know who people are. We'll make a couple of arrests. It was 100 and something people out there. They turning on fire hydrants, wetting people cars up, making the road slick. They blacktopped. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, when they be driving around and stuff, it tear the street up depending on the material of the pavement. They went and re-blacktopped the street. They went out there and shit on the shit again. Make sense. They go in there and tear a wing stop up. Them people that's not even in the cars in the street takeover. They just out there. They get turned up and tear up the wing stop. Now I ask you all, how does seeing cars spin around in circles and do stunts and all kind of crazy stuff incite people to go tear up a chicken wing place? Can't make this up. It's like, and then another thing is like, it's funny how they don't see this type of stuff coming. Streets, and the main streets you see them doing this on, they're targeted streets. If they successful doing it the first time, like idiots, they always come back one time or another. And they seem like they never figure this out. All in all, man, I mean, things are only getting worse. It's like society is just collapsing. What do? They tore up the cash register, tore up the counter. These street takeovers, they turn into different things. Like, it'll be a street takeover, then you have somebody getting killed. Either by a vehicle, reckless driving, people fighting in the crowd and shooting each other. Be a street takeover, then it's a mini riot and a looting thing, aka the Wingstop. Be a street takeover, bunch of craziness, opening the fire hydrant. People running up and down the street, all over, throwing stuff. For what? A lot of the stuff you see nowadays, not just in street takeovers, it's like mini riots. Remember somebody would die or something and people be protesting or acting like they protesting just an excuse to break some stuff up. And now you see that almost every day. Something happened over here. Oh, let's go tear that gas station up. Fuck the people that own it. Or the price, you know, they might not be able to pay a lot of that stuff covered under insurance. Don't come out of their pocket. Let's just go over there and have fun. It seems like younger people now, not all of them, but I mean, it seems like younger people now, their mindset is not on personal growth. It's just fun oriented. We'll see how long that lasts because, I mean, I'm telling you, something's coming. And a lot of people act like they don't see it or don't see it. And when the hammer's dropped on this thing, it's going to be like something you've never seen. Just pay attention. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is a damn disgrace. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.